Mirror changed between houses. We moved into this house back in January of 2019. We had left our other house in November of 2018. While we were waiting for this house to be ready to move in, we stayed in a hotel and our load was stored by the moving company. Storing their load. Sorry. Once we moved in, all our belongings came to the new house, and the numbers matched, and all was good. Some things were put into storage here because we weren't ready to set them up, or we didn't need them. They were put either in the garage, the basement, or the storage room. One of the things that went into storage was the mirror that went over the dresser. We decided not to set it up when we initially arranged the master bedroom in this new house. It had been attached to the back of the dresser in the old house for years, and I just wanted a change. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago. We got a new bed, and I decided once again to change things up. New bedding, new curtains, new decor, etc., etc. We pulled the mirror out of the storage room, and I figured we'd either use some of the hardware in my husband's extensive collection, or there'd be a trip to the hardware store to attach it, since I wasn't sure where the original hardware was. No big deal either way, I thought. Once we pulled the box off the mirror, though, we noticed there was no way to attach the mirror to the back of the dresser. It used to have pieces that slid down into these fasteners on the back of the dresser. We pulled the entire dresser out, and there was no indication that the mirror was ever attached to the dresser itself. The fasteners were no longer there. No holes where the fasteners were attached to the dresser by screws either. We were both confused. Then we noticed there's now hangers on the back of the mirror to hang it from the wall. It's a pretty heavy mirror, so my hubby got out his heavy-duty anchors, his drill, some screws, pencil, level, all that stuff, and then proceeded to hang the mirror on the wall. It took way longer than the few minutes it normally takes for us to lift the mirror, slide the pieces down into the fasteners, and tighten everything. A few minutes before I started writing this, I was cleaning out my drawer in my bedside table, and I found a package labeled Master Bedroom Mirror. It has all the hardware in it. I checked the dresser again, but there's still no holes where the mirror was originally placed. My mirror is still firmly attached to the wall, and the pieces that slid down to attach to the dresser did not magically appear. Now I don't know what to do with the random hardware. Well, I thought that'd be a lot more terrifying. But while the story itself was not super scary, there were some interesting comments on it. One saying, "Is there any chance the company broke the mirror and replaced it with something similar?" Which is actually smart. I didn't even think of that. But the mirror owner says, no, it's the same mirror. Well, mostly. Does it have any identifiable marks that would make it certain that it was in fact the same mirror? And then they say, totally matches the rest of the set. It's an antique. And then they go on to say that the numbers all matched and the boxes weren't tampered with and this and that, so it was a good idea, but I guess that's not the case. Another person saying, you could have slid realities. Does he remember how it was attached? Mirror owner comes back with, we are both flummoxed. Flummoxed? What? Flummoxed. How the mirror changed. I sent him a pic of the unopened package of parts the movers packed up today, and he looked through it when he got home from work. It's definitely the parts for attaching the mirror, so it wasn't mislabeled. As far as sliding realities, we were caught in a blizzard on the way here, stuck for 5 hours on the highway, so maybe there's some changes from that. Hogwarts Kate saying, get rid of the mirror. That is an option, but my hubby did spend a bit of time attaching it to the wall properly. I think I'll leave it hanging for now. Ooh, Scrody Loads says, mirrors are enchanted objects. Unsurprised that they be implicated in a glitch. Very interesting. Someone not seeing eye to eye with Scrody Loads comes in saying, all mirrors are not put under a spell. Don't be ridiculous. Hey, so, future editing scary stories here. I went back to get a screenshot of that comment because I realized I forgot to, and yeah, it's actually gone. It was removed by the moderator. Somebody had to come in and break up these two wizards fighting. I thought that was interesting. Anyways. Then Scrody Loads saying, I see from your post history that you're likely trolling, but in case you're serious, keep reading definition 1 past the first line. These two guys going back and forth really makes me excited for Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potter. Well, anyways, I thought that one would be a little bit more terrifying, but this next one's gonna be gut-wrenching. This one's called A Mirror and a Nursery. Bum bum bum. That's thunder. Fair warning, this is a creepypasta based on a true story, back from 2014, so it might be a little dated. I was strolling through my boyfriend's house, holding his nephew, who was only a few months old. I just stared at his pudgy cheeks. He's so cute, I thought to myself. I guess I was just a bored teen, just walking around for the heck of it. Maybe I could actually go to the fair this year, I thought. But I decided against it. The fair costs so much money for only so much entertainment. Ridiculous, in my opinion. I went into the nursery in which my boyfriend's nephew was staying, and I put the infant into his crib. Hush, little baby, don't say a word, I cooed, hoping to coax the child into sleep. I kept singing until the youngling fell asleep, and then I quietly shut the door. I walked down the hallway and into the kitchen, in which there was a small mirror above the stove. Why there was a mirror in that exact place, I don't know. Maybe Brandon's mom liked to know what she looked like at all times. I looked into the mirror. Damn it, I thought to myself. That one zit is still showing. I continued staring at my face, looking for any other possible flaws. He was watching me, and I saw his light brown hair and his scruffy beard. He was reaching for me, yet I didn't move. I thought he was like a bee. He would leave me alone if I didn't move. Hello, Jamie. I didn't respond, fear overcoming me. Why won't you talk to me, Jamie? He asked, his words chilling my spine. Don't you want to talk to me, Jamie? Don't you want to live, Jamie? I didn't respond. Do you want to die, Jamie? I nodded, not knowing why. Why would you nod? He started reaching for me when he vanished. He was gone, and I had no proof of the ominous man's existence. That's when I noticed him. The baby was out of the nursery, a mere 15 feet behind me, with an enormous grin on his face and a hint of bloodlust in his eyes. Well, what did you think of those? Yeah, that last one wasn't really scary either. Sorry about that. Oh, and I made it up about it being based on a true story. So. But if you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. Share it with your friends. Share it with your mom. Say hi down below. Hopefully YouTube doesn't age restrict it for being too terrifying. Or for the fact I said Scrody Loads like 10 times. And I'll see you on the next one. I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope you have a good night. Bye for now.